Hey there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So Manchester United's search for a new striker has hit a snag, with their two top targets slipping out of reach. Their first target was Ollie Watkins, heavily linked with United. However, Aston Villa have no plans to sell, and David Ornstein from The Athletic has confirmed Villa see Watkins as key to their future and are not accepting or entertaining any offers. United had shown interest after missing out on Victor Gyökeres, who's heading to Arsenal in a £69 million move. The club has already signed Cunha, however financial restrictions are now slowing them down. There's even talk of a move for Dominic Calvert-Lewin on a free transfer, but this is seen as a short-term solution and the fans are not too happy about this. Another name on the list was Victor Osimhen, who was on loan at Galatasaray last season. According to new reports in Italy, Osimhen has now rejected an offer from Saudi Arabia, and the club was Al Hilal. They were offering him €14 million a year. However, he wants to stay in Europe, and it looks like he'll be continuing with Galatasaray, who have agreed to pay him €16 million a year to remain in Turkey. According to other reports, United were really interested in Osimhen. They did approach him and his entourage. However, they told him the only way they can make a deal work is if his wage demands reduced, and this was flat out rejected from Osimhen. Now, United's issues up front were glaring last season, with only 4 teams scoring fewer goals in the league. Ruben Amorim is keen to build on his attack, but things are going so slowly, and all their top targets are now being snapped out by other people. Now, moving on to our next story, one of Manchester City's January signings, Sergio Gonzalez, is already considering an exit just months after arriving. Pep Guardiola has reportedly lost faith in the midfielder, with signs pointing to a lack of trust following a tough debut 6 months. City's campaign fell short of expectations, ending third in the league and finishing without a trophy after a shock FA Cup loss to Crystal Palace. Rodri's ACL injury derailed the season early on. Though Gonzalez was brought in to help, he struggled to cement his place. Despite costing £50 million, the Spaniard played just 61 minutes at the Club World Cup and was largely a fringe figure. Now Rodri is fully fit and Tijani Reinders has arrived from AC Milan. Gonzalez finds himself well down the pecking order. Reports claim that clubs from Europe and Saudi Arabia are interested in taking him. City are open to letting him leave, with Guardiola now viewing Reinders as a key piece in his midfield. Gonzalez's short spell at the Etihad may be over before it truly began. It's a quick turnaround for a player once seen as part of the rebuild. This is definitely a situation to watch, as City are now reshaping the squad once again. And that wraps up today's update. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button, it really helps us out. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, and feel free to share your thoughts on these stories in the comments below. Also, let us know which team you support so we could tailor future videos to cover the latest updates and news about your club. While you're here, why not check out our previous videos where we break down the latest stories in a quick, easy to digest format. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.